There we go. Now I can actually talk. Hello. Welcome. I'm playing a Genshin.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
There we go. Everything's good now. So, got a bit of an interesting day today. Already been out and back in. So, now that I've relaxed for a little bit, I figured, why not play some Genshin? Why not start earlier than normal as well?
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Thank you, Stream Elements Bot. Beautiful.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
So anyways, after my exciting day, I hope everyone is having a good day so far. Anyone that's stopping by, and anyone that won't stop by eventually. I'm about to get into some more Genshin and wander around aimlessly for a few hours.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Thank you, A. I appreciate A. So I figured, why not start with something where I'm going to probably speak the most. And by speak the most, I mean in between dialogue. Time to start it. Getting straight into some story stuff.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Ah, it's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop.
This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
A what?
A wish ritual? That actually works? Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like, a lot. But get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Huh.
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we? Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too. Let's go!
Awesome, Paimon. Well done. Priorities. Priorities?
How can I improve my culinary skills?
What? It actually worked for him?
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the AI publishing house. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in mind, clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
What is he getting down?
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me! Okay. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so...
Recently?
I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've heard this guy talk about being stuck writing-wise for a while.
I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Oh, I have to respond to that. That's wholesome.
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yaimiko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
Ooh, time for me to gush about Yai for like hours on end. Oh, it's time. It's time. I'm excited. Yes.
Miko! Great, you're here!
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it here for a second. I love how she just has the faintest of smiles, but it's so perfectly fit.
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
Wait, she's recommending a novel already?
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
What?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother.
What?
Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple. Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji-ai's help.
I am Faye, and welcome. I hope you're doing well today.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
She's so pretty.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh, all right, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
I've actually been really excited to play today, because after I finish the quest, I'm going to be figuring out some stuff and potentially doing Abyss. I also have like a standard 10 pull to do at some point today as well.
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
I hope so. I'm excited to see what I get from it.
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
I think it would be very funny if today from the standard 10
Wait a
pull
minute,
that
now I'm a
Mona
little
just appears.
confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
What?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
She's having fun with this.
Miko, he seems really desperate. This thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
Kato, whatever your name was. These two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
This might come as a surprise to most people, but I really like Yai. I'm sorry, I can't even keep a straight face trying to do that bit. It's not working. Everyone knows I like Yai.
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
Now hold on a hot second, Migo. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists!
She's having way too much fun.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
You know, she's on to something.
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place. Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
I love that she's essentially testing us.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
I love this.
All right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
We'll just do a casual glide. Oh. Bye, music. Oh, there it is. The music was not a fan of me gliding over multiple areas at once. It's still not a fan of me gliding over multiple areas at once.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother, and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
So, I just go talk to people now. Oh, okay.
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Hello, Salo. Welcome.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that. But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training. In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen, that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
I love getting to hear, like, the story from multiple angles. This is fun. I like
Hey
this.
there, we've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
It's like the most elaborate game of telephone.
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Huh.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" And then ran off.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall. And I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go!
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he has been found.
Yes, Faye. Oh? Ooh? Ooh. I hope so. I'm excited. Could today be the day that Mona comes home? Maybe? Possibly? Yeah. And or... Ooh. Fair. Can I do that, like, right in the middle? Okay. Yeah, they can wait. Well, no time like the present. Let's see. It was something, though. Let's see. The question is, what was in the tin bowl? You know, I know that's kind of, that's not very common. I know that amber is definitely not a very common pull. So you know what? You were onto something, Faye. Your intuition did pay off. Definitely take that. Sweet. Here's the question, though. Should I do the remaining 4? Well, let's give it a go and see. I like how the combat music comes in and out in between this while we're doing this. Either way, I needed more materials for weapons, so this works. Oh. Well, okay. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Ooh. Ooh. So what's the last one gonna give me? I got scared there for a second. And now we go back into combat.
Illusion shattered!
Emerge. Right here.
Beautiful. But yeah, no, like, that was a good feeling. Huh. You know, after all this time, I never actually looked at what Amber's constellations do. Ooh. And that is true. Oh. So that's what Amber's does. Nice. One day. Ow. I wondered if that was gonna go through or not, and it did. Oh yeah, so that's what the sacrificial stuff does. That is pretty good. I'll have to get on that eventually. Because for the most part I've been using Favonius. Ow.
Think you can bully me?
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Life goes on. Faster? Okay, faster.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. Okay, that is pretty insane. So yeah, that would keep the heals up like constantly, pretty much. I like that. That's good. And then I can move Favonius around if it need to be.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild.
Paimon.
Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it?
What?
Can you feel the feeling of manliness? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame?
What?
Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei. Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help!
What? What?
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up! And now he's coming this way!
No, don't come any closer. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know? But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way? Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation. Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But, I...
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Ah! All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish.
She knows the hard facts.
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted.
They summoned a demon.
Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us.
Or
after my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of
so,
nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword
evil spirit.
skills. But his whole personality changed too.
Nice. Nice. They fucked with evil spirits. Good job. Well done. They messed with stuff they had no business messing with.
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword. If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
So...
My, look at
wow.
you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
What is that?
Yeah, hey.
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
We do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster.
Come on. Fight me!
He's coming! Be careful!
Good old, like, summoning spirits. That always works well, right? Don't worry, I'll freeze the ghost.
Orders received.
Shine down!
You win this battle. That was great! Excellent! Woo! What a rush!
That was it?
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
Oh, okay.
He disappeared! But he looked pretty content at the end there.
That was quick.
Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yohei? Yohei, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
Are the Hilichurls asleep, or are they just, like, dead? 'Cause they're just kind of there in the background, and I'm very confused by it.
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji, and thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
All
Yes.
right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
Yes, we understand now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists. We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved? And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
It's beautiful. She just wanted to teach them a lesson for messing with the occult. Which is good to know what you're getting into before you get into it. Otherwise, you end up with things like me. Lore joke.
Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Huh. Fair enough.
I
But it
think
seems
I can
like it had
answer
the
that question.
opposite effect.
Because in the only other instance of an Oni in Genshin is Arataki Ito, who is very much allergic to tofu. Like, very much allergic to tofu. Which is very funny to me. Because he wanted a contest eating ramen that contained a hefty amount of tofu. That wonderful, wonderful himbo man that he is. I love Ito. I don't have Ito, but he's beautiful.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way.
The cats.
Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
Alright, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
You mean you disagree?
Oh?
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book. Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really
So normal
popular
cat
right
things.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff, and loads of people are trying it.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But who wrote this book, and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? What do you think, Traveler? Well, when you put it that way, she has been pretty trustworthy so far. She said from the beginning that it wasn't anything major. And so far, there hasn't been any big danger.
Lady Yai, I finally found you.
Hey!
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please, take a look.
Wait,
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, reader's favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now.
Well, I guess we're destroying books now.
What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yai Publishing House by every analysis.
So, she didn't care. She didn't care about the book because it wasn't serious. But now because it's beating her in sales, she cares about the book. I love her. I love her.
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is. I have to come up with a counterplan, and you are going to help me.
So now the book's dangerous.
Our problem all of a sudden.
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
She literally just...
Am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war. I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yai Publishing House.
She literally just hit Paimon with her own words.
The world remains constant over the centuries.
Okay, I'm also
Human life
curious,
is like the dew at
is this
dawn,
Hilly Turtle
or a
alive
bubble
or is it
rising
dead?
through water. Transitory.
Oh, he's dead. No? No, he's not dead. Huh. Interesting. I was curious about that the whole time. That was funny though. Love that. So now, I will retrieve this. And now it's time to go to the publishing house.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Right now. Right here. Emerge.
Chicken and stir. Look at you, Foodtail. Wheel of life.
Over here. Let me use my tattoo. Resistance. Shine no longer.
Beautiful.
Treasure chest.
Also, I'm not gonna lie,
Do we like treasure chests?
I think that's the fastest I've figured out one of those puzzles. And don't ask me to explain it, because I don't know either. Holy shit, I'm retweeting that, that's fucking accurate.
Alright, Nico, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Alright, here we go.
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Oh, wow. Your first guess and you got it absolutely Wrong.
There it is.
Yeah! Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay.
She's got a point.
Yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaidan, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market.
So we need a competing book.
That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing. So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yaimiko wages war. Incidentally,
Smart.
this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, Miko. So you want us to write a novel?
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. I have my ways. I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
So...
Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me. I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
I was about to say, I don't know if it's safe having me work on a light novel with Yai.
Come take a look.
But I guess people would want to read that.
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artists you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind.
That's a pretty good point,
Good
actually.
illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world.
That is kind of a lot more true than it needs to be.
There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
So a unique art style. Noted.
I'll be honest, I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything. It's just a little slow-paced for me.
So, am I getting it right that this guy likes novels that are hard and fast? Respectable.
By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page 1. The protagonist is a Kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
Huh.
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling.
That's fair.
These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title.
Also fair.
The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Naturally it is.
Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yai Miko.
Huh. On a mission. And I have an idea. I know it would make people forget all about summoning spirits. And I think everyone else knows where I'm going with this.
Ah, there you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Uh-huh. It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences. All very true.
That food
An
looks
original
so
core
good.
concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about? For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the Kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Ooh.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille. But that would make it a completely different genre than a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
This is a good plan.
Let's start with Chapter 1 then. What are you thinking?
Reincarnated in another world, encounters with airborne emergency rations. I love it so much. I can't.
No one would ever go for that, no matter how you tried to play it.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it? It's a strong opening. An easy way to grab the reader's attention. Never underestimate the appeal of culinary-oriented
Joined at a really
subject
good
matter.
time, Aiko.
Food, after all, is a topic that everyone is interested in.
Hey!
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
That's good.
I like that. Yeah,
Okay,
is totally
we're done
for
with
it.
Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Huh? Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
Huh? What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
Before it came to what?
She
What
does.
happened?
The bane of our existence, writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
Fun fact, I do write occasionally, and yes, everything that she just said is extremely accurate, including the selling the soul part.
Sounds awful!
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break. Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic kind will do. Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
And it is true. And it's also true without a contract. sometimes you do sell the soul to get inspiration. And it is a coin toss whether it's worth it or not. The best advice is to just be scarier than whatever you sell your soul to. Then you can get it back. It's easy, easy business.
Ooh, ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back?
Took a turn totally. I turned out to be Rex Lapis. I turned into a hatchling. No, I like this one.
Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself. With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
I give it a 9.8.
Holy
The story
okay.
is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity. I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this. Approved.
Sizable.
Alright, well, let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yae.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
The strict Principal Raiden of the Inazuma Academy decided to confiscate all light novels. With the help of Lady Kitsune, the protagonist defeats Principal Raiden in an exam before the throne, forcing the principal to abolish the Literature Hunt Decree. Are we absolutely sure we can publish this?
We can and we will. I think it's great. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Whoa. So we're really going head-to-head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that. She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yae Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
I think this is the best timeline.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
Exactly. There's never too many Yae. You can never have too many. It's just a fact. Now, real quick, I'm going to check on something and refill my drink. Because, all this Yai quest has made me incredibly thirsty. So I will be right back.
Is there anything in the world that will satisfy my taste buds?
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. Ah, but alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Is there anything in the world that will satisfy my taste buds?
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Is there anything in the world that will satisfy my taste buds?
And, to answer that question, Faye, yes.
Traveling
Yes, she
to
did.
other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days.
Anyone that follows me on Twitter knows that
Goodness
I am
knows what they find so disappointing
quite
about
thirsty
their
when it
own
comes to
world.
Yai. I think at one point my entire feed was nothing but retweeted pictures of Yai. Like, I'll be honest,
Anything in the world that will satisfy my taste
it is like that. There's a lot of good Yai. Not just me being thirsty, there is like a lot of really good Yai art. One day.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do.
Ooh. So you two get a lot of good Yai art, Faye? That is a wonderful gift. Gift? Yes. You know, I'll be honest, Faye, that sounds pretty nice. Oh. 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 Yeah, no, that... That is a gift. I think we can all mostly agree that there's a lot of extremely attractive Genshin characters. There really are. And in the instance of me being Pan, dear God, is it a struggle. Like, holy shit. It really is. Yeah. Well done, Faye. Well done. That's good. That was good. That was really good. It's okay, Faye. It's okay. That is a pretty hard challenge. And I'll be honest, Faye, I'm like down bad every day. That's just a constant state of being. I just hide it well some days. Nice. Understandable, Faye. Understandable. I'll be honest. Like, I had a very similar feeling when I did Lisa's story stuff. I was like, part of me wants to have an overdue book. Of course, I have to thoroughly, like, bonk myself every time I think about that. That's fair. You know, honestly, that's fair. I just like how every time you interact with Lisa, she just calls you little cutie. Just every time. It doesn't matter where or who's around. You are just little cutie now. I I may or may not like that, yes, Faye.
With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration.
We're confirming some stuff here.
But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yai Publishing House.
Yes, exactly, Faye. My streams usually do involve me being a degenerate most of the time. You know, that's probably my favorite word that I've heard from you. That is a very good description, and I love that. Loodsome is a beautiful thing.
We'll do our best.
Like, I can confirm that the level of degeneracy that my streams are is pretty high on most days.
Most humans could have the entirety of their
Like,
fleeting lives chronicled.
when I'm
in
on
but a
someone
few
else's
short
stream, I
lines.
do tend to
Their
tone it
stories
down a
really
little
make
bit.
it terribly dull reading.
When I'm by myself, it gets much worse. But it's all in good fun. And hopefully within TOS. I think, I'll be honest, I think I've openly talked about Off-Brand several times.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
That's a good name.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results.
Yeah.
Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
Wait 3 days. Yeah, I love that this is a feature. Controller, please. Close enough. Perfect. This is good knowledge.
Ah, you've all finally made it.
We never left. We just stood here for 3 days.
Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Woohoo! That's great!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
People are talking about it?
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway. Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at Midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, So supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true.
Beautiful.
I heard that the incantations in a first-hand guide to summoning spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of Mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever. They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out. Just waiting for a moonless night.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Wow, you're right! Everyone's shifting focus!
That's beautiful.
But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
It's an actual incantation.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. All right, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
Eh? There's a phase 2?
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Oh, yeah. If we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits. Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki. But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book. Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
Ah.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself. And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role. Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
Ah. Also, I should probably clear these because I forgot that I had one new tutorial. Yes. There we go. One whole Primogem. It's a singular Primogem.
Miko, what is this place?
It seems to be sucking in the air. Why did I emphasize sucking so much? I didn't even do that intentionally.
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here.
She's got a
What are
point.
you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
Come on, in we go.
Hey, wait up!
Alright, we're going in.
Ooh, Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone.
Oh, there she goes. So this should be fine. Wow, that was a lot closer than I thought it was.
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. So it's a bit scary. Looks like the artist signed their name. Rakusai? It's not very clear.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Oh yeah. It's time.
Let's get down to business.
Right now.
Shake it and stir!
Illusion shattered!
Go.
And now they all just disappear.
Right here. Right.
Wow.
Emerge.
Okay, so there's a lampstand.
This place is huge! Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Wait, why are there treasure hoarders in here?
Right now. Right here.
There is no escape!
You know? Fair. I walked into that one. Got me there. Got me there. Oh, hi.
Illusion shattered. Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Can't handle your drink.
Nice.
Cut down. Like this.
Ba-ba-ba. Whoops. Okay, so that one's blocked.
Emerge.
Shine down!
Shake it and stir!
Right here. Emerge.
Illusion shattered!
Ow.
Think you can bully me? Look at you, Boozhound!
Right now. Emerge.
Shine down!
guy just ragdoll so much. Just raw meat back there. Sweet.
It's my lucky day.
I think I upset something in the other room. Ow. Hi.
There is no escape!
Right here.
Insolent.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
Ow. Maybe, like, not do that?
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Think you can bully me?
Right here. Right now. Right here.
Ow. That hurt a little bit.
Life goes on.
Just a little pain. Hi.
Right now. Emerge. Right here.
There we go.
Let's get
Right
down
now.
to business.
Emerge. Right now.
How's this?
Shine down!
Can't have your dream. Huh.
Right here. Right now. Right here.
Illusion shattered!
The fairy. I shoot the fairy.
There is no escape!
Yeah, I could just do that. So, all the lampstands have been activated now.
Whoa. It's the painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall. It's getting eerier and scarier. What is this place?
Okay. Next I will show you a secret Kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps.
Ooh.
The Murky Mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here. Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body. You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
I'm sure this will be fine.
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now, it'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
Oh yeah, possession time. Let's go.
Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
It's like she's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits? Anyone?
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
The painting is moving again! What the...
Oh.
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine.
That is
What
an
have
interesting
we?
angle.
Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
We got you! So you're the one who wrote A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Paimon.
What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I? You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
Wow.
What? Paimon knew
Nice.
it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily. I sense, yes, great power within her. Good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way.
It's interesting.
Quick, wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake her again. This body now belongs to me!
Hey, come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko! Miko!
She's laughing. What?
You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, You made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little Kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this
Beautiful.
little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were
love
having
her.
plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Urakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots? You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too. In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel."
I'm not gonna lie, this voice coming out of Lumine is hilarious to me, and I love it so much. I love instances like this in games. I'll be honest, I have a soft spot for this.
It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another Kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daiuko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
But...
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko, you agree, don't you?
Yes, that's what I thought too.
Alright then. You finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Not only that, Urakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some ulterior motive. You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
Ha! I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
I love her so much.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Ha ha ha! Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
All right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one. Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders. And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
He disappeared.
That's lovely.
Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact. So, your first possession, What was it like? Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Urakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for. Yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the ritual.
You cannot be serious, Miko! After all that, you still have more errands for us? You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
Paimon's paycheck?
Beautiful. I love this.
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
I like how easy it is to convince Paimon. But Paimon will never do this. Oh, you're offering payment and or food? Paimon will do this. Fair enough. I mean, I've seen some of the food in the game. I understand. My opinion may or may not be swayed by food. Although Yai could probably convince me to do just about anything. Hey, food is very convincing. Yai's pretty tasty.
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
Though, to be fair, I feel like, Yai would probably be the one eating. If we're honest here. I'm not gonna lie. We're on the same page here. Oh yeah. Today is a good day.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks. So,
Exactly.
Nico, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakuyaku happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakuyaku is just a gathering of the yokai. Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly. So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong.
I'm just glad that we're all on the same page here today. That's a great moment. We have shared a bonding experience together.
All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of moonless night that I added to our novel?
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way. I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time I need you to do two things. First, tell the Shrine Maidens to leave the mountain. During the Hyakuyaku, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the Shrine Maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed. After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yogo during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity. The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat, but when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters. They may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that that doesn't happen.
Alright, got it. Then what?
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say no.
And hello, Lola. To answer your question, I got Amber at C1, and we did part of, well, actually, I think we're toward the end of Yai's story quest. I also talked about being eaten by Yai. Exactly. A normal day. We did do that. That did also happen. There really are. It is true. It really is. We gotta be honest about that too. That's fair. That's fair.
Let's get going.
Narukami, please.
So... Ah, there we go.
Descend the mountain? Are those Lady Kuji's
Read my
orders?
mind.
Yep, Miku said the ritual she's
That is what I was gonna try
might
next.
pose a physical danger to you all.
I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
It seems like Lady Guji places great trust in you. Lady Guji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual, and good luck.
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look. Miko's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
Ooh, we gonna get a live count? Whoops. Climbing everything. Oh, I need to grab that. I need to grab that. Come here, Electro-Oculus.
If this rain keeps up, my fur will be dripping wet. Many people dread the sound of thunder. To me, it sounds fondly familiar.
Perfect.
Right now. Right here. Emerge. Right here. Right now. Shine down. Winter shall eventually come.
There we go. Easy.
These monsters look really riled up. Yep. Let's get rid of them as fast as we can. Then we can get back in time to see the yokai.
I like how quickly
All right,
the rain stopped.
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Ooh, 7.
There is no escape.
Ow.
Look at you, Boo Down.
Emerge. Right here. I'm always watching.
down!
And now it's time to take care of him. Just kill both of them.
Illusion shattered!
Emerge, right now. Right.
Ow.
Right now.
How's this?
Right here. Nothing lasts forever.
No more.
Right now. Right here. Emerge.
Shine down!
Shake it after! Wheel of life.
My blade! To the fairy?
There's so many of them! Come on, you can do it!
Is there?
Watching observer.
Right now. Right here.
Don't hold back.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Bested. Watch your step.
Alright, that's the last of the monsters.
Easy.
How far along do you think the ritual is? Let's...
I cut Paimon off. I cut Paimon off. No.
So many! They're everywhere! Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me.
Oof. The feels.
You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just... Paimon's never seen anything like this before! Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon!
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Do they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me?
Oh.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light.
Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course. Just as I thought, the ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both.
That was very pretty.
Oh, I'm great.
But the look on your face just now...
I'm fine, seriously. Really, No. Honestly, you two.
Pico...
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
I mean, I don't think anyone has a problem treating Yai to a meal. Regardless of what the contents of said meal is.
Okay. Well, see you soon then.
Good. Once again, we are all on the same page. Beautiful. I gotta do the time thing again. I was just distracted there. Woo. Yes. Exactly. So many like-minded individuals.
Today is the day we agreed to treat Nico to a meal. The venue is Uyu Restaurant. Let's go!
Does anyone expect anything less of me? At this point?
Wait is unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the Traveler not released yet?
It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Yeah. I guess light novels are just fiction after all, huh?
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the Traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come.
Huh? Paimon can't see Miko anywhere. Guess she's not out here. Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
Also, I like that cutscene took me back further than I was. But it's fine. It's just making me wait a little bit longer. So that we can sit down and Yai can eat me. I mean, we can eat with Yai.
Ha, my little friends. There you are.
I actually said it. This is fine. You know, you bring up a good point. I knew doing this this quest would lead to exactly this, and I am all for it. And yes, she did in fact have to use that specific word. Yes.
Miko, what is this? You started eating without us?
I did, yes. You're paying, after all. The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free? Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer. Boss, see these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
Alrighty.
What's gotten into you? Come on, sit yourselves down. You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it. Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know, I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price spectrum.
Miko, you are outrageous! Last time we were here working on the novel, all you ordered for us was the plainest kushikatsu!
Strange. I remember no such thing. Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly?
Miko, this meal is going to be super expensive! Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
What? Oh, darn it! She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning!
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect. Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue. So you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler. The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you.
Oh my god, this is perfect.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk
We
to
did
me
it.
if you want to order.
It's them.
That's just like Erika, always refining her craft.
That was good.
Thank you for the meal.
Oh.
I thoroughly enjoyed myself today. Oh, did I mention? A saw that convocation ritual we performed over the Grand Narukami Shrine. I know she can be pig-headed, but it still took me by surprise when she wrote me a long and sternly worded letter about it, chastising me for taking this whole thing much too far. Oh, I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Everyone seemed perfectly happy to me.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
Thank you for the meal. I thoroughly...
Oh, okay.
Did I mention? A saw that convocation ritual with... I know she can be pig-headed, but it's still... I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Everyone seemed perfectly happy to me.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant.
That's perfect. And I think we all learned something today. And I think the thing that we all learned is that there's an extremely high amount of very vorny individuals in my chat, including me. I appreciate and love all of you, just so you know that. Alright, Spiral Abyss. Fair, Sala. Fair. I can never, ever say that I am innocent. It's never gonna happen. Ah, sweet. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know how I'll do, because I think this is the first time I'll actually have enough to make 2 separate teams. And that is true, Sala, which... I'll be honest, I don't exactly know what I'm innocent of, if anything. Fair. Very fair. Hmm. Fair. That's a mood. I'll be honest, most things that come up around me, I can't deny it.
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Shine down!
Shaken and stirred!
Emerge. Life goes on. Right here. Right now.
Ow.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
I walked right into that.
Right here. Emerge. I'm always watching. Right now. Emerge.
There's still ice there.
Leave it all to me. By royal decree. As a dutiful maid would. I'll catch up.
Yay! I did the first one. Huh. Sure.
Right now.
Another
Emerge.
test subject.
Right now.
Absurd!
Shaken and stirred!
Wheel of life.
I got carried.
Right here. Emerge. Right here. What a nuisance. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right here.
Ow. It should be interesting.
Odds
Another
revealed.
test subject.
Steady as stone. Booba, get them! By royal decree, wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. As a good knight should. I must leave no
Now I'm just
stone
gonna bully
unturned.
this guy here in the corner.
Fry! Fry! You're open! Dodge this!
At the right hand, Oz, reveal thyself. Leave it all to me.
Fry! You're open!
By royal decree, Shadow Raven, let night fall. Let's dance. Booba, get them. Time to clean up.
Well, come again.
There we go. That took a little bit more. Interesting. Physical damage. Hello? Physical damage?
Right now, right here. Emerge. Yeah. There is no escape.
Rise.
I wasn't done.
Okay, Chi-Chi. Calm down. Chi-Chi was not messing around.
Someone needs assistance. At the right hand, it's the fire. As a good knight should.
Got careless.
Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone.
There we go. There she is. I was late. Took me a second. Physical damage. Give me all of the physical damage. Comes in handy later. Ow.
Emerge. Think you can bully me? Go. Right now. Right here.
Illusion shattered.
There is no it. Emerge. Right now. A sight to behold. Emerge.
goes on. Right here. Dear me. I'm always watching. Right now. Right here.
Illusion shattered! Ha!
Orders given. Orders received.
Chicken hamster!
There is no escape! Ha! Now you shall perish! Ha! Ha!
Think you can bully me?
Illusion shattered!
Come on out. Emerge. Right now.
Didn't help me with all of the cryo in there. But it's fine.
Get them! Eat this!
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
I'll protect us. Oh. Come on, we can do it. So, needs assistance.
Ow.
Steady as stone. Oz, reveal thyself. Midnight Phantasmagoria. At the frying pan, into the fire.
No rest for the wicked.
Leave it all to me.
Bum, 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 bum.
Let the show begin. Oh no!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Ow. Can you stop freezing me?
Steady as stone. As a dutiful maid would. I'll catch up.
I'll protect us. By royal decree.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Yeah, this is going significantly worse.
Oz, reveal thyself.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
By royal decree.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Ready, steady, go!
So this is where I'm getting definite that feel that I am 100% going to need to do a lot more leveling in the near future.
Right here, right now, right here. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge, right now, right here.
Wheel of life.
Shine down!
Emerge, right here, right now.
Diana Special!
Emerge, right here. I'm always watching. Emerge. Right here. Ha!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge.
Opening box of Adeptitrix. I didn't feel the... Like, think you can bully me? Look at you!
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Right here. A sight to behold.
Overkill. Definitely overkill for that one.
No rest for the wicked.
Let the show begin. Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
You're toast! I summon thee! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
No rest for the wicked.
Let's dance. I must leave no stone unturned.
Son of a bitch.
Steady as stone. Time to clean up. I'll catch up.
By royal decree!
Leave it all to me.
Oh, we continue going. Question is, how far will I go before I inevitably hit the,
Shine down!
Guys.
This team is going to just nuke everything.
Sacred name. Fortune preserve.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
What a nuisance. Right now. Nothing lasts forever.
Like, once I switch to the second team, it's like you see how much the struggle of not having anyone level is. I'm gonna suffer.
Let the show begin.
Ow.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a dutiful maid would.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. I summon thee.
Steady as stone. Let's dance. Someone needs assistance. I must leave no stone unturned.
I summon thee.
Nice and spicy. Eat this! Let the show begin. Someone needs... Time to clean up.
Just understanding this fact that, like, Noelle is literally carrying this side.
By royal decree.
Leave it unclean.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Okay. So we're up to floor 7. Okay, so if I switch things up, am I going to die? This is the question. Oh, nice. Ooh. Elemental skill damage up.
You'll get frostbite.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're toast!
Ow, fuck. Hell no.
Go!
Uh,
I must leave no stone.
that was definitely not the way.
Chill to the bone.
Nice and spicy. As a dutiful maid would.
It isn't time for
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Oh no!
Hey?
Oz, reveal thyself. Leave it all to me.
Okay, yep. This is,
I summon thee!
definitely showing me my shortcomings here.
No slacking off!
By royal decree!
It's time for a flash break!
As a good knight should.
It isn't time for a break yet! No slacking off!
Steady as stone. Oz, reveal thyself! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Not breaking a sweat test is bad!
Yep.
My duty. In and out. Oh no.
There we go. Now you can't heal, and you're stuck here with me.
By royal decree! Time to clean up!
Too warm. Put your back into it!
Now I'm just gonna start with you.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Flash frost! Get out of my way!
Bubba, get them! Oz, reveal thyself!
Stay right
Shadow Raven!
No slacking off!
Steady as stone.
Let's end this quickly! My work! Finished. Chill to the bone.
As a dutiful maid would. Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me. By royal decree. Nice quickly. I must leave no stone un... Eat this!
Okay. Struggle bus floor. And now, let's see comparatively.
Right here, right now. Emerge. Shine down. I'm a rock. Go.
Let's move. Get frostbite.
Opening box of Adepti-Trix. Right now, right here. A sight to behold.
They didn't even have time to put their shields up. Comparatively. Comparatively, they didn't even have time to put the shields up.
Frostbite. Flash frost.
Oz, reveal thyself.
It's time for a flash break. Frozen food.
nature.
No problem. Crisp.
Time to clean up.
Just go ahead and
Freshness preserved. Shield your mind.
I will end you one big cover.
I must leave no
Let's
stone
end this quickly.
unturned.
By royalty, Boba, get them!
I must counterattack.
As a good night show. Someone needs a
This isn't
steady as stone.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
It's no problem.
okay. That that was a delayed voice line, but nice.
Right now. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Wheel of Life.
There is no escape.
And dead.
Wait. Yeah.
Where is it? Here it is.
Right here. Emerge.
Ow.
Is that all?
Think you can bully me?
Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge. Right here.
miscalculated.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Overkill. Just a tiny bit. Energy recharge. Energy recharge?
Oz revealed by... Let's dance. Huh. Nice and spicy.
You can't run!
Leave it up to me. Yeah.
As you wish, main Fräulein. Right.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a beautiful maid would. I'll catch up.
All you got?
Boba, get them!
Start being a killjoy. We've only just begun. You can't run. Well, get it together.
My work.
There we go.
Now I see through you.
Come on, we can do it. Let the show begin. By royal decree.
End this quickly. Be a killjoy. We've only
Shadow
just
Ravens,
begun.
Black Knight fall.
Went too far.
Nice and spicy.
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
There we go. That's a little better.
Shake it and stir! Sayonara special!
Right now. Right here. Right now. I'm always watching. Right here. Right now. Emerge. Illusion shattered!
Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, the second team is definitely pulling their weight way better than the first. Like, significantly better than the first, and I think I'm going to make a little swap here. Wait, no, don't put Barbara in there. Fish. Yes, Fischl. Yeah, the combination of Yai and Raiden is kind of strong. Okay, sure. You want to give me that, I'll take it. Now this team might be too strong. Oh, you poor thing, you.
Oz reveals I...
As you wish, main Fräulein.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Ow. Like, that was some advice I am very glad to take as well. Oh god, stop. Stop freezing.
Sacred name, fortune preserver. Yeah.
There we go.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh fuck.
Insubordination.
Oh fuck.
Leave it all to me.
That scared me for a second.
Rise.
Yeah, Noelle super saved me right there. Noelle saved me so hard right there. That was extremely scary.
Right now, emerge. I'll protect us. Shake it and stir. Can't handle your drink.
Nothing lasts forever.
I can't stop now. They need me. Ready, steady, go.
Right now. Right here.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Let the show begin. Yeah.
I'm gonna be really excited to see how that plays out. Because, I'll be honest, I really do like Yae. I really do. Yeah.
I must leave no stone
fuck.
unturned. By royal decree. Out of the frying pan.
Let's get rid of that as quickly as possible.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Ow. Ow. Can you perhaps
Oz, reveal thyself.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Nice and spicy. Race you.
thank you?
Time to clean up. I'll catch up. Booba, get them.
Fuck that.
By royal decree. Steady as stone. Nice and spicy. Someone needs assistance. Oz, reveal thyself. Wheel of life. Oh.
Ow. Still hit me.
Orders given. Orders received. Faster? Okay, faster.
Nope.
Race you! By royal decree. Midnight Phantasmagoria. As a dutiful maid would.
Come on. Almost it.
Someone
Oh
needs
my god.
assistance. Booba, get them.
There. You know what I just realized too? I'm pretty sure I have an Ascended Rust.
I must leave no stone unturned.
I think I've unintentionally, like, handicapped myself for this run.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Yeah, I'm doing really bad damage there. Yeah, talents too.
I'll protect us.
Illusion shattered.
Emerge. Right here.
A sight to behold.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
There is no escape.
here. Nothing lasts forever. Dear me. Right now.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Think you can bully me? Let's dance. Diana Special!
Emerge. Right here. Right now. A sight to behold.
Yeah, I can't remember who I've actually leveled my talents up on or not, because, a lot has happened this past, like, week. I could definitely say I do not comfortably have two teams, so this is kind of mix-matched. Yeah, like, I do appreciate all of the help from the friend. Oh God, hi.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah.
Rise, sacred name, fortune preserver. As a good knight should. Someone needs assistance.
Oh God. It's like, between,
I must leave no stone unturned.
you and Lola there, I have been given quite a bit of very good advice.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Leave it all to me. Wheel of life. Oz, reveal thyself. Nice and
Oh hey, I actually dodged it in time.
Right here. Right now.
I was wondering if this one was going to be the pyro one.
I'll protect us. Hi.
Right here. Emerge.
Illusion shattered!
I'm gonna end this one on the second rotation, probably.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
Oh. Scratch. Hi. La, 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 la. Oh. Go, Barber, go!
Shine down! Torn to oblivion! Ha! Ha!
You can do what now? You could preview the enemies? Huh. Well, today I learned you can preview the enemy. Thank you, Lola. Yeah, I can do that. I have also been contemplating potentially like dumb things, but for fun. I think I've been talking about this with Lola. I have been considering putting Xinyan in a team. Just because I can. I am very interested. And I mean, I've got her at, what, C3? So I was like, I mean, why not? Who else was I was gonna use? Oh yeah, I also kind of want to do the fun thing of boosting up Lisa to use at some point. Huh. I really want to. And also now, like, since Amber is C1, I also noticed that I have quite a few Electro. I seem to gravitate towards Electro for some reason. So let's see, Hydro, Electro, Wheezing. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop giving- you're giving me ideas for more Electro stuff. I'm going to have so many Electro characters. Why must I like all of the Electro characters? Ooh. Oh, you got- oh yeah, that is right, you did get C2, Mona. One day, Mona. So let's see. Animo, Hydro, Electro, Hydro, okay. And Hydro, Electro, Pyro. I'm all for that, because I am kind of like the dumb brain when it comes to building. Oddly enough, I don't know how to feel having C1 Gene. I really don't. And I'm not gonna lie, I've seen that too with Mona and Lisa, and Mona Lisa. That should not have made me laugh. That should not have made me laugh. God damn it. But that does sound fun.
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Illusion shattered!
Let's dance.
Shine down!
Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Right now. Dear me.
Let's go, let's go. You.
Right here. Emerge.
Now you shall perish!
Right now. Emerge.
Okay, if you could,
Right
like,
here.
stop
I'm always
that.
watching. Right now. Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Ow.
Scratched it. Look at you, Bootail.
Right now. Emerge.
Let the show begin. Ready, steady, go!
Right here. Emerge.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Right now. Emerge. A sight to behold. Right here. Emerge.
I'll protect us. Scratch.
Now you shall perish! Ha!
There we go. Ooh. I'm also like learning so much just looking over.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would. By royal
Orders given. Orders received.
I missed a spot.
Ow. Can you guys like stop, please? Thank you.
No rest for the wicked.
Actually,
Go.
there you go.
Leave it all to me. Oz, reveal thyself. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Okay, faster.
Ow. Me.
Opening box of Adepti Tricks.
Time to clean up.
I mean, it's fine, you're not missing much. I'm just like struggle bussing my way through. Plus, I'm learning things. I think I've learned the most about this game through both of you. Cause like, I still don't know exactly what I'm doing. That's fair, Lola. That's fair.
Right here. Emerge.
Oh god.
Shine down.
You can't run! Well, freshness preserved.
Let's dance.
Don't be a killjoy! You've only just begun.
Right here. Emerge. Right here. Nothing lasts forever.
Well,
Emerge. Right here.
killjoy! You've only
Emerge.
just begun.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Don't be a killjoy! You've only just begun.
That's bad. That's really, really bad. This is where it all falls apart.
You can't run!
I'm always watching. Emerge. Right now.
Yeah,
Right here. What a miss.
I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked.
It isn't time for
Come
a
on.
break yet.
We can do it.
I am so very fucked right now.
Chill to the bone.
The show
Yeah.
began. I feel
Yeah.
a little weak.
Yeah. 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 I have nowhere near the levels for that part. Ah, sweet. I completed domain challenges. Just be Zhongli and just exist and win. It just be like that sometimes. Neat. Cool. I could probably look at those. Yeah, I realized after I went through them that I could probably do that. It hit me. It hit me in an instant. Nice. Eh. Of course, defense is there. Well, that was, interesting. Oh yeah, that's what I haven't done today. I'll be honest, considering that I have, like, nobody really built aside from the main few that I've been using, that went better than I thought. Do I have your talents up, or was I waiting on materials? What does it take? It takes 6. Well, there was one thing. Yeah, Chi-Chi's I can't yet. Okay. Yeah, when does that domain? Ah! Right. Poor Barbara. Barbara, who has just been neglected for so long.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Weapons. That would probably have helped as well. Oh, I could actually... probably should have checked beforehand. Also me. Definitely didn't check beforehand that I could do that. That might have helped a tiny bit. Maybe a tiny bit.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
So yeah, it's definitely something I'll need to work on. But let's see. I think that was a pretty productive day. We did Yai's quest. Made it further than I expected. And then, yeah. Figured out that I definitely need to pay more attention to my talents that I've been neglecting, and I need to actually, like, focus down on some. But yeah. I think it's probably time to wind things down.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Thank you. I think I did too. Let's check actually. How much am I sitting at now? Oh, right. Nope. That's not the thing I wanted to do. Nope, that's not the... It's fine. It's fine. I am professional. Clearly. I am what you would call a professional. That would have been sad. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah. So I'm back up to 3,600. Also, 3636. I don't know how I managed to get it like that, but sure. I definitely need to do some saving. It's like, I'm excited for everything that's to come. Oh god, yeah. I feel that. But yeah, I think that's a good point to wrap up for today. And I will say I greatly appreciate everyone popping in today, and for all the help. Like, I do genuinely appreciate all the help, because I am like the dumb brain when it comes to putting things together in this still. So I do appreciate that. And I hope everybody's been having a good day. Been having fun. So, what we're gonna do, since I'm winding down, and I saw somebody just go live that I haven't had the opportunity to raid yet. Hopefully this works. Boop. We're gonna raid Lady Boots today. Because I noticed she's been playing Dante's Inferno. That is a really, really underrated game. So, thank you all for stopping by today. I appreciate it. I hope you all had a good time. I had a lot of fun. And I'll see you again next time. Oh yeah, before we go, rules of the raid again, behave, but that's about it. So show Lady Boots some love.